Good morning and welcome. We're here to talk to you today about Passover, the meaning of Passover, and why Passover is definitely something that people should not pass over. So, whether you're Jewish or not, or Muslim or Christian, or whether you are really not a religious person at all, Passover has some significant lessons for all of us. What does Passover speak about? One of the first lessons in Passover is to speak about slavery. Slavery being a terrible thing, I think we can all admit to, agreeing on. Whether in modern times or ancient times, the use of another person without respect for their dignity, their rights, or the fact that they are, like you, a human being, is wrong. Passover celebrates, according to ancient tradition, the ending of slavery, and yet still thousands of years later we are dealing in modern times with issues of human trafficking, recent issues in our history of slavery, forced sex trade workers. It is time for us to learn that society works much better when everybody is treated as equal. Passover also celebrates learning from history, remembering history, and the ability to move on from history. Conceptually, the memory of that event, of getting out of slavery and yet not forgetting it and moving on, is something that I think we all can learn from. So the idea of, in fact, how do you say this? Getting over something, I guess, is important. So the fact that we can learn from an event, still remember the event, and get on with our lives is very important. Now, there's also the idea here of doing without. So in order to achieve the goal that they wanted, they basically gave up everything and left in a hurry. The story indicates that they left so quickly that they didn't even have time to take bread out of the oven that they were making. So sometimes things happen that require sacrifice in your life. Maybe we're too comfortable in this day and age. Maybe we have too many things. I'm not gonna give up my video equipment, not gonna give up a warm roof over my head. Most of us have things that we want and need, as we would say in modern life. But there's still something to be said with learning to do with less. Learning to appreciate what we have. Learning that sometimes to get what you want in life means not having what you want in life right now. The final thing that I see in the message of Passover is a message of community and of family. How everybody left together, brothers, sisters, comrades, community, and how everybody stuck together. So whether or not you know your neighbor well, whether or not you're close to your family, whether or not you have people in your community with shared interests, sometimes in life there are great benefits to working together and as one. So the final message I would take from Passover is just that when we live in great big cities, sometimes we in fact do not always treasure or keep that sense of community that we had in the past. So, to summarize, I think that we need to treat each other better. We need to learn to value what we have and what we could have if we work hard. And that in the future, starting today, we'll make more of every day and not pass over minutes or hours or weeks or years and not say the things that are important to the people around us, to ourselves, and to do the things that need to be done. Thank you for your time.